Okay, if I got a challenging question for you, do you reckon you can solve this? This one is a bit tricky, but super fun. So we've got x plus 5 on 2, subtract x take 1 on 3, and that equals to 4. So do you want to have a bit of a go at solving this? And then type in your answers in the comment section, and we'll go through it. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you've had a bit of a go. Let's do this together. So we've got a fraction, and then we're subtracting another fraction, and it gives us a value. So step one is to combine this fraction, because then we could rearrange and it will make things easier. When we're adding or subtracting fractions, we want the denominator to be the same, and it's not the same over here. So we could think about what the lowest common multiple is. Another way to do this, and this is a bit of a hack, it's basically the same thing, but we could just cross multiply. So you're going to multiply that by that first. So let's write that out. So you're going to have 3, and then we're going to multiply it by x plus 5. And then we have subtract, and then you're going to multiply that by that. So then you would have 2 brackets x minus 1. So notice I always put the number first and then put this in brackets. Let's make that laser red so it's a bit clearer. Same over here, I put the number first and then put this in the brackets. So that's where this comes from. And then my denominator is basically just these two multiplied together. So that would be 6 and that equals to 4. So just a quick recap of what we did because there was a lot going on there. I'm just going to erase all these colors so it is a bit clearer. Just bear with me. There we go. Okay, so we cross multiplied. So step one, what we did is we did this multiplied by this, and that's what gave me that. Step two is we wrote this subtraction. So this works for subtraction or addition. Subtracting fractions or addition. Then we did that times that, which is what this is. The denominator is just these two, and it equals to 4. Okay, now this is where the real fun begins. Let's multiply out the top. So we're going to do, when you've got a number outside brackets, you multiply everything in the brackets by that number. So first you're going to do 3 times x, which is 3x, and 3 times 5. So 3 times positive 5 is positive 15. Nice. For the second part, you're going to do that times that, which is -2x. And be careful of this because you have a double negative. So -2 times -1. Hopefully, you all got that is positive 2. Remember, neg times a neg is a positive. So -2 times -1 is positive 2. This is all over 6, and it equals to 4. Okay, now it's super simple. Let us just collect like terms. So you've got 3x, take 2x. So that just gives me 1x, which we just write as x. And then we also have 15. Whoops, let's use a different color so we can recognize these like terms. 15 plus 2, which is 17. So x plus 17 all over 6 equals to 4. Okay, super simple now. Let's bring the 6 across. It is a divide on the left hand side. So when you bring it to the right, it becomes a multiply. X plus 17 is 6 times 4, which is 24. And then my final step, we want to get rid of this positive 17. So we bring it across. So it becomes take. So you have x is 24 take 17, and 24 take 17 is 7. Beautiful. So that was actually quite fun, quite easy. I hope you enjoyed that, and well done if you got that correct. But even if you didn't, not to worry. Hopefully you followed that and you understood how to do a question like that. If you have any comments, if you got that right, if you got that wrong, or if you found that helpful, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Or if you had some fun, or if you felt like you've learned something, let me know as well. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.